How's it going, YouTube? It's Sean here, and I am back today to give you guys a review of the Air Jordan 3 Retro Flyknit in the black and anthracite colorway. These dropped here in Canada on August 18th, and so far they've only been available online at Nike.ca. I assume eventually the local boutiques will be getting these, but so far the only option if you want to get your hands on this was Nike.ca. These retail for $200 US or 265 Canadian dollars, and the official colorway for this shoe is simply black and anthracite. Following the lukewarm reception of the Flyknit Jordan 1, Jordan Brand has decided to adopt the Flyknit technology onto the Jordan 3 silhouette. This debut colorway, which is pretty much black throughout the entire shoe, did sell out at a lot of retailers, but it remains to be seen how successful this model will be with the introduction of new colorways in the future. So taking a closer look, the majority of the upper is constructed using Nike Flyknit. As we zoom into the toe box, you'll see that the Flyknit is done in the combination of black and anthracite, which is like a dark gray. Unlike the knit pattern on the Flyknit Jordan 1 where it was a lot more defined, in this case the weave of the Flyknit is much more subtle, and it follows sort of like a wave-like pattern. Replicating the look of your normal Jordan 3, we have this elephant print pattern that's actually constructed out of Flyknit, but to the touch, this section that represents the elephant print actually has a bit more of a stiffer feel to it. So I'm just speculating here, but it seems like they may have incorporated Flyknit with a combination of some sort of other substance to give it that look of the elephant print, but also giving it added structure and a little bit more stiffness. Running up the center area of the shoe, we have these three eyelets that have a shiny black finish to it. These come standard with black wax laces, which gives it a nice luxurious touch. And then underneath this, we have the tongue, which is also constructed out of Flyknit. It's actually a pretty well padded tongue, similar to your normal Jordan 3. And at the very top, we have the Jumpman logo embroidered in black. In addition, these also come with this black Jumpman Air hang tag. As we move towards the back heel of the shoe, once again, we have more of the simulated Flyknit elephant print. Stitched on the very back of the shoe, here we have this black plastic heel cup. This is entirely done in black with a Jumpman Air in the center. The inner liner of the shoe and the back of the tongue, these are both lined in a very soft black leather. This definitely adds a touch of class and really elevates the feel of the shoe. As we take a look at the insole, so the insole itself is lined on top with the synthetic black leather, and then on the heel we have this Jumpman logo stamped on top. So the upper of these Flyknit Jordan 3s sits atop this full-length foam midsole. This midsole is entirely done in black, and on the top half the paint has a glossy finish, but on the bottom half it has a matte finish. Under the heel, of course, we have this window that exposes the airbag that's encapsulated within the foam midsole. Flipping these over to the bottom, so here we have your Jordan 3 outsole, but the cool thing about this is that the entire outsole is glow in the dark. So aside from this Jordan branding that's found underneath the heel, if you leave the shoe in daylight, and then as I did, shut off all the lights, you can see that the glow on these shoes is actually pretty strong. Because of this, a lot of people have been saying that these Flyknit 3s sort of reminds them of the Cause 4. In terms of sizing, so I feel like these fit pretty true to size. My feet measures is a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I got these in a size 10 and a 10.5 to try them both. The size 10 fit me perfectly. I had absolutely no issues from a length or width perspective, so I'd recommend sticking true to size, or just sticking with the usual size that you get for Air Jordans. In terms of the comfort on these, so unlike the Flyknit Jordan 1, where I felt like it was much more comfortable than the normal Jordan 1, for these guys, these felt pretty much on par with your normal Jordan 3. With that being said, I find both the normal Jordan 3 and the Flyknit Jordan 3 to be both very, very comfortable. The insole that's provided is pretty thick, and you're gonna have a ton of flexibility with the Flyknit upper. So with all that being said, now let me lace up these Flyknit Jordan 3s and show you guys how these guys look on feet. So I completely understand Jordan purists out there that hate the fact that there's Flyknit on a Jordan 3 silhouette, and I do agree that sometimes changing a shoe for the sake of change doesn't always result in a good ending. However, with that said, I am a fan of these Flyknit Jordan 3s. I think that the subtlety of the knit itself, in combination with the luxurious upgrades like the laces and the inside sock liner, really helps push the shoe in its own right. And in this case, I just think that combining the old school with the new school actually resulted in a pretty good product. What I'm really curious to see is how a black cement or white cement colored Flyknit 3 is going to look in real life. So who knows, hopefully that's something we're going to be seeing down the road from Jordan Brand. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the Flyknit Jordan 3. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on my Instagram as well at esco8 and check out my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and I'll catch you guys in my next one.